Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Bernard Moore the third with More on the Road, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more is what we're all about. I really thank you guys for joining me this beautiful Saturday morning. It is July the 29th. Man, this month is going by so fast. The month is almost over. Well, the month is over. Yeah, 2 more days remaining in the month of July before we're going to get kicked off in the month of August. Now, I've heard some people say August is hotter than June, July. August is one of the hotter months than the summer. The summer months was considered June and July. It's kind of hard to say which month is supposed to be the hottest month, which month is not supposed to be the hottest month. But regardless of whatever it is, it's hot. Well, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in today to More on the Road with Bernard Moore the third, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. We're out having fun and joy. I am live on scene today at Hillcrest Christian School, 4060 South Sidewell Road. I am here getting ready for benefit basketball game tonight. Well, not tonight. Well, today, kicking off at 3:30 with our annual Old School Hoop Fest. Again, no, it is quite no, it's quiet. It's in the midst of before the storm, as they say. Before we get things kicked off, getting ready for the annual Old School Hoop Fest. So calling out all my JPS, Jackson Public School, former student and athlete, scholar athletes, basketball, male and female players. Come on out to Hillcrest Christian School, 4060 South Sidewell Road here in Jackson, Mississippi. 3:30 tip off for the females, then followed by the male game. Come on out and enjoy some fantastic basketball. Some of my former scholar athletes representing from Bailey High School, the Knights, the Callaway Chargers, the Forest Hill Patriots Rebels, the Jim Hill Tigers, the Lanier Bulldogs, the Murrah Mustangs, and the Provine Rams and the Wingfield Falcons. Definitely come on out and enjoy and have some fun. Fellowship, socialize, just reminisce on some old things that we used to do back when we were in high school. Man, but I had fun when I was in high school. Class of 1998 from Forest Hill High School, 2607 Raymond Road. Yes, class of 98. I don't have no hand signals. I like the way Lanier have theirs. That the 833 thing that they have. That is very creative. So whoever created that up, man, hey, good job. Use that creative mindset that you have established while you were a scholar at Lanier High School. So it just be funny to say, well, that student that created that was not a student at Lanier High School. I don't know. I don't know the history behind it, but I definitely want to say, hey, kudos to whoever did it, man. That is very creative. What you did with the interlock of do the 833. So they are strong and very supportive of their Lanier Bulldogs, man. Hey, but we're strong supporter of all of our JPS scholars from again Bailey transitioned down to a middle school. They're middle school now, and there's been a well, I will say there's been a lot of changes with the realignment with the schools here in Jackson. So for more information, definitely log on to JPS website. I think it's jackson.k12.ms.us for more information about the different realignment with the school. But school is about to get kicked off. Uh, I've seen some schools that started back this past Monday. Certain school districts they've started back Monday, and we have some kicking off next week Monday, and some starting off like the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But speaking of next week, which is make sure I get my dates correctly. Again, July. Today is July 29th. Waiting for my calendar to pull up. You know how these cell phones they move a little slow when they're full of excitement. I'm looking at my calendar, so you may see me looking off in the camera. I'm looking at my calendar so I can get some dates and stuff. Yes, next week, some schools started back July the 24th, and I think some schools are going to start back next week, which would be August. I mean, no, July 31st, and some starting August, the week of August the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. So definitely make preparation. Start of school, travelers. Definitely be mindful of the scholars at the bus stop or that they're walking to school. Definitely drivers be mindful of the activities on the road. Drive safely on the road anyway while you're driving. Definitely be a defensive driver. Look out for the other drivers because they may not be paying attention to you. But definitely be mindful of that school is starting back in certain areas, and you will have your scholars walking up and down the streets going into school or walking to the bus stop or walking to a friend's house to travel to school. So definitely be mindful of that. But I definitely want to speak in reference to August. August the 8th is preliminary voting. I'm not sure exactly what area you're in, but I know preliminary voting will take place. Definitely get out and vote. Definitely get out and vote. Don't sit here and say my vote don't count. Your vote does count. Your vote does make a difference. Who we put in particular offices to help us help us to work with our citizens and residents of particular cities and areas and counties and stuff. So definitely get out and vote. If you have a concern about what they're doing, definitely because you place them in office with your vote. So if you feel that something is not going right, be professional with it and be respectful with it. And what I mean by professional, respectful, don't go to anyone's office and being disrespectful, cursing, and belittling the individual that's at the desk that attempting to do their job, or then you going in and you downplaying and again just being mean and in so many terms. Definitely be respectful of when you're presenting different ideas because that can help go a long way. And sometimes some people feel if I come in and cursing and being disrespectful, I can get things done. My opinion, I don't think that that will work because that will only frustrate the situation even more. In my opinion, I see things a little different. So just be mindful and respectful if you go into one of our candidates' office or our elected officials' office and speak about a concern because we have a lot of concerns and issue here in this country itself. So definitely be mindful. Your voice does count. Your voice does make a difference. Your voice can carry a long way. Just again, just be mindful and respectful of how you present your information instead of just going in and being disrespectful because that can't really take you too far. Again, this is More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Again, I'm here live at Hillcrest Christian School, getting ready for the annual Old School Hoop Fest taking place today at 3:30. We'll tip off with the ladies, then followed by the men. So definitely come on out. You can like us on Facebook, find out more information about the game. Like us on Facebook. We're all on social media, so definitely come on out and enjoy our benefit basketball game. Tickets are $5. Children 12 and under are getting free. So definitely come on down and support. Again, the proceeds from this game will benefit our scholar athletes at Jackson Public School to help them to continue their extracurricular activities. I've been doing this for the past. This will be the eighth game, but I've been doing it for the past, I would say, 10 or 11 years. Yeah, uh, I think said for the past 10 or 11 years. It started back in 2013. I think that's when it was. So it's been going on for quite some time. I really appreciate Mr. Clint Johnson, who's retired athletic director, for allowing me to put this game together, and current athletic director Darrell Jones for continuing on. And I really appreciate the district for allowing me to do this. Again, this is just my way of giving back and showing that the scholar athletes that hey, that there are individuals there that they will continue to support you in what you do. And I wish my scholar athletes well academically as well as athletically and socially so that they can help make a difference in the community because I am a product of Jackson Public School. I'm a graduate of Forest Hill High School. Graduated from Sidewell Middle School and Woodville Heights Elementary. So I am a product of Jackson Public School. And again, this is my way of giving back and inviting former scholar athletes back to participate in this game. Now, I know everyone cannot donate financially, but you definitely come on our support and just be a part of this event. This is being a part of this event is your way of giving back. So again, sometimes we are unable to give back financially, but just being a part will help promote it, uh, tell your friends, uh, because giving back financially is not only come on out and support, have fun, just fellowship is, and this is my way of just district and showing that the community that I'm here for the community because again, born and raised here in the city of Jackson, I have to take care of my community because of that's the way God designed for me to be, and that's what God placed in my heart to do. I was in a meeting yesterday with the individual, a young man that has a vision and what he's attempting to do also. And we were talking. dealing with our bodies, things along that line. And he made a comment and stated that we can't change the world, but we can change individuals. We can help change our community. We can help change individuals. And that made a point. It kind of pointed out to me. So if we can help change individuals, that's how we can help change the world. Because we're attempting to change the world and we're fighting against a lot of different beliefs, fighting against a lot of different environments of things along that line. It's a struggle sometimes when you help trying to change the world. So he made a point out to. He said, let's help change individuals to be better productive individuals in society, things along that line. So he made a point, and I really appreciate him for that. I'm being a part of his board, working on with it. I'm just going to go ahead and just go ahead and say it out. We spoke and we met yesterday, and we spoke about different things, and I like what they're attempting to do. Is small in numbers, but we definitely going to make a great impact, and that's the whole thing, that you want to make a great impact. Uh, it just start by with just individuals, not just trying to jump in and make a difference in the whole world. It just start by making a difference with our neighbor, and it start by making a difference with our brothers and sisters. So that's how you're going to make an impact on making a difference in the world, by just making a difference with individuals that is in your circle. Yes, it's the Mississippi Coaches Alliance. The Mississippi Coaches Alliance was recommended to be a part of this organization, and I gladly accepted because I like the vision of what they're attempting to do, making an impact amongst coaches, because coaches make an impact among scholars and students or whomever, individuals on their team. So coaches make a great impact, and as a former coach and as a former student athlete, some coaches made impact on my life, and I really appreciate them for making impact on my life. Some of my coaches who are still with us right now, I see them and would gladly go smile and shake their hand, and mentally I tell them thank you, but sometimes I probably just need to go ahead and tell them verbally, tell them thank you for what they've done. So the coaches that are listening at the podcast, or that will go back and view it, and some of my former teammates, that are looking at More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More Sports Management. I thank you guys for the impact that you made on my lives. Sometimes some of it was positive, and some of it was negative, but you made an impact on my life, and it helped me discern what I need to do as an individual. My coaches, they came down upon me some. Again, they treated me like I was their child, so they came down on me. They disciplined me as if I was their child, and I really appreciate them for that, because that made me the individual that I am today. So, coaches, teachers, teammates, mentors, I really appreciate all the work that you guys have poured into me to help me make a difference within individually, as well as individuals that are in my circles. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for what you keep up the work and continue to and to individuals' lives, whether they're older, young, or seasoned, or definitely continue to pour into life, because that's what places us here uh, to do His will. So we're going to continue to do God's will. Man, that said a lot. But again, we're here live at Hillcrest Christian School, 4060 South Sideway Road, getting prepared for the old school Hoop Fest game. Pro Sooners game will benefit JPS scholar athletes from the benefits from this game. So definitely come on out and support and have fun. Be a part of the event again. Some of us are financially unable to donate. We're accepting donate proceeds from this. Will go to JPS Athletics. So I really appreciate you guys. If you come on out and have fun, like us on Facebook. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at More and More Sports Management. For more information, you can log on to our website at www.mms-management.com for more information. Wow. Now, I wanted to uh, take a moment to just, I was driving here to a location. I was listening to inspirational music, and it really touched. It touched me spiritually, and we're just thinking, reminiscing. When God speaks to you, though, you reminisce about your past, you reminisce, you think about your future, or what you're attempting to do, and you're thinking about your present. And I will listen to some song. It's an old CD, J Moss, and I know some people listen. Man, you still listen to CDs? Yes. If I have a CD that I'm listening to, and I have a CD player, I will listen to it. I'm not up to downloading a lot of music on my phone. I listen to certain things in my vehicle, so I listen to the radio, listen to K Love and Air One and 95.5 and ESPN The Zone. So that's the only station that I normally listen to when I'm in the vehicle. But I was cleaning out some stuff, looking for information for the Old School Hoop Fest, and I ran across some CDs. So I popped the CD in. Actually, I got it out the garage and put the CD in the vehicle, and I listened to J Boss. I can't remember what CD it was, but I know it was an older CD. And just listening to his music, and it touched me. It just made me think about some of the trials and tribulations that we face as individuals. We don't know what other individuals are going through, but we just assume that they are misbehaving because they just misbehaving. Sometimes I would advise that we sit down and take a look at what's going on with those individuals, because we do not know what they're going through, because we're not with them every day, all day, every day. We may know some of the things they're going through, even with our family members. We may know what's going through, even with our spouses. We don't know what other individuals face, because we're not with them every day, every minute, second of the day. We're not with them. We have our separations, and we don't know what they faced when we were separated from them, because I don't know some of the things that my wife may face when she's away from me. And she doesn't know some of the things that I face when I'm away from her, or even with my children, or even with my mother and my father, my pops, and my brothers and my nieces and nephews, my coworkers, my clients and customers. I don't know what they face when we're not together, and when we're together, I don't know what they have faced, and then what they're bringing into the atmosphere when we're together. I don't know what type of environment, what atmosphere that they're bringing. So we definitely have to be mindful of what's going on with individuals, because that's something that we definitely don't want to talk about is our physical health and our mental health. Those are two things that sometimes we stray away from. But some, not saying everybody's that way, some are. Some don't like talk about their physical health, some don't like talk about their mental health, because they feel that they, for one thing, that we may blow it off. And I can say that I've done that before sometimes for some individuals that have told me something. I kind of blew it off. And we feel that they're going to talk about us in a negative way, because I have issues sometimes with my feet, or my foot may hurt, or with my ankle due to some previous accident, or my head may hurt, or my hand locks up, or I'm just feeling discomfort within my chest, or my skin is itchy, my chest is itchy, or my arm is itchy. So you see, we're faced with many different things. We don't know what other individuals face. So definitely don't blow it off. Just continue to pray for them and see how you can be a helpful hand instead of being a downgrader of what's going on. But for those individuals, sometimes don't take people help for granted. Don't uh, overuse them. Don't be disrespectful to them as well, because you're trying to do something to get over that. That's how some people, they feel that they don't want to help our individual because of previous incidents. That's all. But continue to just pray for them, continue to just be a helpful hand. And sometimes we gotta ask God for that. We gotta ask God for that very instant, quick prayer, like instant oatmeal or instant grits or instant potatoes. Though for that quick prayer, if we're faced with something that is directly right there in front of us right now. So we gotta be quick to think, slow to. I mean, what's the word said? Slow to speak, but quick to hear and discern. So you can have a better discernment of what you need to do. Wow, that's a whole lot. Again, this is a More on the Road with Bernard Moore the third, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more is what we're about. For more information, you can log on to our website, www.mms-management.com. Again, we're here at Hillcrest Christian School, getting ready for the Old School Hoop Fest, which will take place today at 3:30 tip off. I want to say that we had, like I said, basketball madness this year. I was uh, able to assist again athletics. Again, this is just my way of giving back to athletics. We're putting together the middle school all star, the senior showcase. The coaching council game got canceled. There was some situation that was out of my control. The game was canceled, but we are getting ready for preparing for next year. And currently, we have the annual Old School Hoop Fest. Again, this is going to take place today, July the 29th. And then we're getting ready for the Holy Patrol Hoops, which would take place here again, here at Hillcrest Christian School, August the 6th. So I'm calling out all my religious leaders, my ministry leaders, wherever religious faith-based church that you believe in, my law enforcement, my political officers, my attorneys, my judges. We're inviting you guys out to come on out and fellowship on the basketball court here at Hillcrest Christian School, 4060 South Sour Road in Jackson, Mississippi, to come on out and fellowship and play the game of basketball. Proceeds from this particular game, Holy Patrol Hoops, will benefit Operation Shoestring. Until Operation Shoestrings, something I just learned about this year, and what else service that they provide. I just took Operation Shoestring as a food pantry. They do have a food pantry, but they provide much more with parenting classes, after school care, a lot of different things. It's so much that I've learned about them just in a short period of time when I went to an event, and I learned about it. So I'm looking forward to that game as well. But I'm definitely looking forward to today's game. I'm looking forward to August the 6th to come on out and have fun here again at Hillcrest Christian School for the Holy Patrol Hoops, which will take place August the 6th at 3 p.m. Yes, it is a Sunday. So after church, I'll go grab you a bite to eat and come on down and enjoy some basketball, benefit basketball game in support of Operation Shoestring. This is something that I'm attempting to do for Operation Shoestring. Again, I've learned about the organization, about what else they do besides the food pantry. So definitely come on out and enjoy that benefit game. But I want to give a shout out to the board members and the administration here at Hillcrest Christian School. They allowed me to come in to host the benefit games, and they've been supportive of a lot of the things I've done in the community, especially with my podcast and with hosting benefit games here. They've been very supportive, so I really appreciate the administration at Hillcrest Christian School, present and the past, for supporting me for what I'm helping to do in the community with the benefit games as well as with the podcast. So I really appreciate you guys for allowing me to utilize the facility to come work with y'all, so they know that I'm here to help them as well. So help promote the school, Hillcrest Christian School. It is a private institution here, the MAIS, here in South Jackson on the corner of Sour Road and McClure Road, next to fire station. Don't know the fire station number, but it's right next to the fire station. Definitely come on and check them out if you're looking for a smaller classroom setting for your scholar. Definitely come on, check them out. They still have enrollment. They are starting school August the 8th. As first day for them back. So definitely come on and check them out. Check them out. Get some information. Get you some information. Reference to the school. I don't have the contact information here, but I definitely will get it provided to you. But I know they're located on South Sideway Road, 4060 on the corner of McClure Road, and Sour Road. So definitely come on out and get information from them about schooling. Again, it's a small classroom setting. They offer from K4 up to 12th grade. So they have a full curriculum. So definitely come on and check them out. I see the administration here locating that number, which is there we go. It was already. in my search browser. So give me just a moment. I will have some information for you to number to contact them here at Hillcrest Christian School. Actually, they're here today because they allow me to come in and use the facility. They're here getting preparation for this upcoming school year. The number to Hillcrest it is 601-372-0149. Again, that's 601-372-0149. Hillcrest Christian School. Again, definitely give them a call in reference to your scholar coming and being a part of this institution. Again, it's a small school. It's a hidden jewel here in South Jackson, and they do provide academics as well as athletics from football, basketball, boys and girls, softball, track and field. I'm not sure if they're going to they archery and baseball. If I think I said that baseball, and they potentially may start soccer. I'm not 100% sure, but they do have a good number of male and female sports teams. So definitely come on and check them out here at Hillcrest Christian School. Now, back to some other excitement. I wanted to transition into sports. Now, I know people, again, the start of this show was definitely centered around sports. Uh, to give a little bit more history about the show, I'm a part of Talking Sports Live, with Rob J, Larry Nix, myself, and Beeve on the board. That airs Tuesdays on 105.9 FM The Zone from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. This show, I can say, was a spinoff. I had the opportunity of working with Mr. Nix, Willie Richardson, Jimmy Smith, Darius Rice, Rob J. They were the hosts of the show, and now it's just Rob J and myself. I help out with some of the hosts, and Larry Nix, who's the producer, and sometimes I assist with producing, and Beeve on the boards is the one that presses the buttons and make all the fun sounds, and the sounds that you make come from Beeve on the board. This show spin off is a spin off from this show. I was a car salesman at the time. I want to give a shout out to the guys over at Mac Height and Flowwood, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. I was a car salesman, and the general manager was inspiring his salesmen to be creative about how you can promote yourself as well as promote the dealership. So I just got my cell phone and got sat in the car, and I just started talking about stuff, and they allowed me to take some cars to cars to some sporting events. And so then that's where I came up with this general idea. Say, hey, asked the general manager, "Hey, can I take some of the cars to the events?" I was a PA announcer with Jackson Public Schools, and I said, "Hey, can I take some of the cars to the games?" And then post a sign up and park one of the cars in front of the gates where some of the fans are in. They can see the dealership logo and the car, and they were all for it. So, and some days I got there a little earlier, and so I just sit in the car, just start talking, and I saw one of the coaches and said, "Hey, man, come." I can't remember was it. Oh gosh, I don't even remember who my first coach was. I want to say it was. I know it was at Forest Hill. It was either Coach Jerry Curry, the boys basketball coach, or Coach Tangela Banks. She was the girls basketball coach at the time. I'm not sure if it was one of them that I interviewed. When I see Coach Banks was at Murrah at that time, was she? I know Coach. It was either Coach Banks or Coach Jerry Kerr. One of those coaches, I interviewed them in a parking lot at Forest Hill because I was announcing one of the football games that were taking place, excuse me, at South Jackson Stadium on the campus of Forest Hill High School. I was announcing one of the games. That was the PA, a public announcer there. And I saw one of the coaches walk by. Again, can't remember which one was the first one. I grabbed him and asked him, "Hey, sit in the car." It was a Charger. Yeah, it was a Dodge Charger, and we sat in the car and we started talking about the game, talking about their season, and then we started talking about the car. So that what created more on the road, and so I really appreciate my guys at Talking Sports Live and the dealership manager back in 2018. I want to say it was 2018. I really appreciate them. 2018 or 2019. I really appreciate them for allowing me to utilize the vehicle to start a sports talk show talking about sports in the vehicle. So that's what created more on the road. Oh gosh, I don't know what direction I'm going to. But yes, well, I know what I was doing. Yes, and like I said, talk about that is really centered around sports, but we don't only just talk about sports. We like to talk about things of society, things of the world. But I want to transition into sports and take a look at some of the NFL, the moves that they're making right now. Really looking forward to the upcoming season. The San Francisco 49ers, of course, 49-6. Hopefully they definitely come on out and have an awesome season and one game at a time. That's what we're gonna take about one game at a time. Uh, I know there's been a big concern and issue in reference to contracts. Now, I had a coach on last week. Want to say I think it was last week. I'm not sure if we talked about it yet. So we did talk about this. Now I know everybody wants to get paid for what they're worth, but we would never be paid what we are truly worth. That's my opinion. Some of y'all may disagree. We'll never be paid what we're truly worth. The running back position in the NFL is losing value now because of this is a trend now that the offensive coordinators want to spread the ball out and they want to go five wide or four wide with a tight end or four wide with a back that can come out the backfield and catch or be an extra blocker. So the running back itself handing the ball off to the running back for him to carry the ball to gain they're losing value. Some teams looking at these some of our exclusive backs don't want to like Saquon Barkley, uh, Davin Cook. Um, Man, I'm forget. Guys, I'm looking at his face, but I can't. I'm looking at his face. Play for the Cowboys now. Zeke Elliott. Those were some of your exclusive back coming out of college. They were valuable. They were valuable coming out of college, and it did make a great impact their first, second, and third year. Now they made a great impact those years. Now they want more money than what they were making from their rookie contract, and they want to try to be and the running backs want to be in the same almost playing field with the receivers and a quarterback. But the general manager and player personnel saying that their value is not up there for like 20 and $30 million a season for you to carry the ball for us just to hand the ball off to you. They're putting more value now into the receivers and the quarterback and which more of the quarterback. But to be honestly truth, well, to be honestly truth, if I'm being honest, I'm gonna be true. To be truthful, you should place more value in the line. That's where all your value should be because if I'm paying a quarterback $50 million a season for him to throw the pill, as they say, but he doesn't have time to do what he can do because of the offensive line is not playing up to their caliber, then I just wasted $50 million as a general manager. But again, that's my our ways of thinking are a lot different. My way of thinking is I need to take care of front before I take care of what's everything else because you need good linemen to protect your investment and you invest a lot into your quarterback. So my linemen, they're going to be making 20 some $1 million up front. So I'm gonna spend at least almost 100 million up front on the line. At least almost close to 100 million on the big guys up front. Close to it now, not exact, but we are never truly paid what we are truly are worth. I'm worth much more than $30 million a season. I'm worth much more than $40 million a season. And you look like, man, you're not an athlete. That's I'm just saying that's what I'm worth much more. There's no price value, no dollar amount can value to put on my life to say it's for me to go out and do something for you. My life is worth much more. But I'm not. We're some people are not looking at things as monetary gain. We're looking at things because we're doing the will of God. Now, man, how can you transition from all this type of stuff to even tie into God into a tie in religious base? That's who I am, and that's what I'm about. I do the things that I do it to glorify my Father. So once I go before my Father, once I leave this earth, I go before my Father. I want Him to say, "Well done, my child. Well done, my good and faithful servant." Because the work that I do, I'm working it as I'm doing it for the Lord. Just speaking with some gentlemen earlier today. They're saying, "Hey, no, are you working? No, you're down here working." I said, "No, I'm down here to have fun. I'm having fun at whatever I do. That's the best way to get it done." Yes, will I receive compensation for what I do? Yes, but that's not the only reason why I'm doing it just to receive compensation. I'm doing it because I want to help make a difference individually. So that if individuals see me doing working or making a difference, that hopefully that what I do will spread on to them and get them to help make a difference. Because sometimes when I go out and speak, I try to encourage individuals that I'm speaking with to make a difference. And so if they don't see me doing it, they don't look like, man, what's this dude talking about? And that's some of the issue that we're facing in churches right now. That especially this generation is seeing the church as being hypocritical. That you want us to come to church and fellowship and give our tithes, well, some people will say pay tithes, but you're speaking one message, but then you're doing something else. And so that's I know, and in my opinion, that's why I feel that where we're losing the church sometimes, those individuals that will hopefully come to church or help hopefully to come and be a part of some type of religious service and glorify God. Wherever, however, God that you choose to live by, that's what God you need to serve, because God is a God of He gave us free will. Now I know that there are different many religious beliefs. Your Baptist, your Southern Baptist, your Midwestern Baptist, your traditional Baptist, your Pentecostal, your traditional Baptist. I think I said that. Your Koji Church, your Methodist churches, your Seventh Day Adventists, your Jehovah Witnesses, your Buddhism, your Judaism, your Hinduism, your Islamic. There are so many different religious beliefs, but just have a belief that you stand on and just glorify God. And when we glorify God, we're doing His will. Now, I know, again, there are many different translations of the Bible, but a lot of it is going to center around God is doing good. The best thing is just continue to do good, and look like how would you define good? Just doing the right thing and being respectful. That's what I consider is doing good. Being respectful. What does respectful mean? Uh that's showing kindness. No, again, it's just being nice. What is being nice? It's so many definitions or ways that we can see it, but it is what it is. I was talking with someone earlier about actually I think I was conversing with my son and we were speaking about fun. What does fun mean to you? What's that? What does fun mean to you? Being in a big crowd, you jumping around, shouting, laughing, uh just enjoying the moment, is that's your fun. Some people fun is just sitting back, relaxing and watching a chilling, watching a nice movie, drinking a Red Bull or energy drink. That can be somebody fun. So we all have different translations and meaning of fun, but don't knock what somebody sees as fun and you look and say, man, that's not fun. That's dangerous. Like somebody riding on a roller coaster, skydiving, bungee jumping, doing evil Knievel moves. I know it was a known daredevil called Evil Knievel. Something we just say doing Evil Knievel stuff. That's probably fun to them. Say, hey, to each his own. If that's what you want to do, go right ahead. I don't know if I can do that. That's not for me. But if that's what they want to do to have fun, hey, go right ahead. But fun, I mean, we look at things that are fun because sometimes working is fun. Sometimes going out and doing cutting your yard is fun because that's what relax you. That's what you find enjoyable. Hey, that's fun to you. Again, go right ahead. But if you need some yard to cut and a garden to replant, give me a call. Hit me up on via social media because I got a garden. Not a garden, I don't say if you would call it a flower bed or something. I have a little space in my yard that would like to get it redone. So if you want to have fun in doing that, hey, you can come on, give me a call, hit me up, and we can go have fun. Now, like I said, volunteer, not paid, volunteer. I'll get the material, but if you just want to know have some fun, digging up dirt and kind of plant some plants, hey, give me a call, hit me up via social media. I got some fun that you can have if you want to play in the yard though. But hey, okay. This is More on the Road with Bernard Moore the third, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more is what we do. We're here live at Hillcrest Christian School, getting set for the annual Old School Hoop Fest. 4060 South Sawyer Road. Come on out. Tickets are $5. Children 12 and under get in free. Proceeds from this game will benefit the scholar athletes of Jackson Public Schools, looking to make a donation to the JPS Athletics so that they can do some things with the scholar athletes. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I'm not going to earmark say, hey, this is what you use it for. Now, just whatever you need it for, because we know that our scholar athlete need some resources to better themselves as well as to continue to play the game, the sport that they play. So definitely come on out and support. Tip off is at 3:30 for the women, followed by the men's game. Now, I've talked to quite a few players that are going to come out and looking forward to having some fun. I'm looking forward to some excitement. I know I'm gonna just encourage them, provide a source of entertainment because it's going to be fun. That's all it is. We just come here to have fun and fellowship and see some of our old clothes mate, see some of our former classmates and friends and guys and girls that we played against. Ladies and gentlemen, see some of my former teachers. So hopefully some of my former teachers come out. Being a graduate of Forest Hill High School, Southwood Middle School, and Woodville Heights Elementary, I've had a good opportunity to meet a lot of individuals while as a student athlete or a scholar athlete with Jackson Public School. This is the district. I know that they're going through a lot of realignment. You want more information about that? Check them out at jackson.k12.ms.us, and they will provide you with more information about some realignment, what's going on with the different schools. But it's a lot of schools, so we have to make some realignment. So amongst the boards, that's what they agreed upon, and that's what they're taking place. If you don't, again, if you have a issue or concern about it, definitely go voice your opinion. Definitely be respectful with it, though. But definitely go voice your opinion about it. When they have board meetings, you can go to their website again, jackson.k12.ms.us, and take a look at their schedule when they have a board meeting. Or you can send them an email and get in contact with someone if you have a voice about something that they're doing concern. Definitely voice your opinion because it does matter. And also on August the 8th is preliminary voting. It's not the primary voting, but it's preliminary for the different parties. Definitely come on out and vote August the 8th. If you don't know what particular voting precinct or where you vote, go to the circuit clerk's office for your local county. I'm not sure exactly where you're stationed. Hines, Warren, Madison, Rankin, Copiah, Simpson, Leake, Bolivar, Humphreys, whatever county you're in. Can't say what other parish or county in the other states. I'm just speaking about some are here in the state of Mississippi. Definitely go see your circuit clerk. I'll provide you with that information, but definitely get out and vote. I know we have millions and millions of citizens of this state, well, thousands and thousands of citizens of the county, thousands, almost millions of the state, and millions in this country. Definitely go out and vote. Your vote does count, especially for local office, ones that have a greater impact on what take place in your community with your aldermen, your board members, your councilmen, your mayors, your governors. All those have a greater impact on your particular area. So definitely go out and vote so that your vote does count. If you're a registered voter, again, go to the circuit clerk's office. There are a lot of organizations that are holding voting registration rallies. Uh, a lot of organizations that are hosting events for you to register to vote, and they're also teaching you what to vote. Again, providing you information to go vote, so your vote does count. Again, if you don't like what's going on in your particular area, why don't you run for office? Go to your circuit clerk office, and they can give you information how you can register and run for a particular elected position, so that you can come in and make a difference. Like I said, I was talking with CJ McClain of the Mississippi Lions coaches. And we were talking about making a difference in this world, and it's kind of a struggle to make a difference in this world, but you can make a difference individually. So when you're out doing good, when you're out doing the right thing, when you're out doing, you're making a difference individually, and someone is looking at you do those things that you're doing, the greater impact, the positive impact that you're making in the community. That's how you help make a difference individually, because when you start doing good, other individuals see you, and sometimes they will lend a helping hand to help you make a difference. And that's how you join the bond, form a friendship or family, the whatever, to help make a difference. And again, it just starts with one person making a difference. And if you can't find that person, why don't you be that person? I get that from one of the radio stations. There are good people all around. If you can't find one, why don't you be one? I forgot which one, Air One or K Love. I don't know exactly which station it came from, but I like that. So if you want to make a difference, be that one individual to make a difference. You can't find one, just be one. Wow. This is More on the Road with Bernard Moore the third, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more. That's what we're all about, helping out our clients that we work with to advance in what they're doing, to be successful in the career, the path that they take. And for more information about what we do, you can log on to www.mms-management.com for more information and all the events that we're hosting. And I definitely want to talk about these events here what we're putting together. We've already X'd out the first three while we get prepared for the fourth one, the Old School Hoop Fest. Again, which will take place here at Hillcrest Christian School at 3:30 p.m. Come on out, 4060 South Sour Road. Again, you can log on the website, www.mms-management.com for more information. Let me move that scroll. Well, again, you can see more information about what we're attempting to do. And also, then coming up August the 6th is the Holy Patrol Hoops, again, which will take place here at Hillcrest Christian School also. I definitely want to give a shout out to the administration and the board members of Hillcrest Christian School for allowing me to host these events here. They've been very supportive in what we're doing here in the community, making a difference. So if if you are a parent of scholars from K3, I want to say K3 or K4, all the way to 12th grade, and you're looking for a school to enroll your child in, definitely take a look at them here at Hillcrest Christian School. It's small, classrooms are small. I definitely will get that attention, that assistant that they need. If your scholar needs that real, if your scholar needs some assistance with academically, they have the small classroom settings where they definitely can give them that one, provide them with that one-on-one information that they need, as well as some after school assistance here Hillcrest Christian School. So definitely check them out, 4060 South Southward Road for more information. 601372. I forgot the rest of that number, but let me take a look at it for you. So I can get that information and share it with you, because I definitely want you to definitely reach out to them over here at Hillcrest Christian School so that they can assist you if you're looking for that small classroom setting for your scholar athlete. And also, if you definitely want to volunteer, help make a difference in the community, this is one of the ways too, because they have things here where you can come help make a difference here at Hillcrest Christian School. If you want the number, it is 601-372-0149. 601-372 0149 here at Hillcrest Christian School, 4060 South Saware Road. If you're looking for a school for your scholar, definitely take a look at them. Again, it's very the classroom numbers are small, and can definitely provide some attention to your scholar. They do have athletic programs here: basketball, football, baseball, softball, track, and some other sports that they have here as well. I just can't name them at this particular moment, but they do. So definitely come on out, take a look at them, uh, and see what they have going on. 601-372-0149 is a contact number for Hillcrest, located at 4060 South Sour Road here in Jackson, Mississippi, on the corner of Sour Road and McClure Road, right beside the fire station. The entrance is on Sour Road, so come on in and talk to some administration. And which they're here now on a Saturday. They're making preparation for the upcoming school year, which will start. Teachers report back August the 7th, and the students report back August the August the 8th. And August the 8th is very important here for this particular area, and especially in Hines County. And all other counties, I think, is preliminary voting time. So definitely come on out and vote. Your vote does count. Don't think that your vote does not count. So definitely come on out and vote and be supportive of our elected officials here for your particular area in which you're residing in. Definitely go out and vote. And if you're a college student, you can vote. I think it's called absentee. When you're a college student, you can vote for that particular area also while you're a scholar at your particular university, because that does have an impact on you also while you're here during the time, while you're educating yourself here during the time you're in school. Whatever elected officials in office impacts you also. So definitely get out and vote. Or if you want to just vote at your home area and you feel that you're going back, so definitely vote regardless of where you reside. Definitely vote because your vote does count. And I definitely want to give a shout out to a newly formed friend of mine, CJ McLean, the Mississippi Coaches Alliance, and some of the events that they're hosting up. We talked. Actually, we had a meeting yesterday and kind of shared to me about what the Mississippi Coaches Alliance, what their mission and what they're doing, and I'm a part of their organization. So they welcome me with open arms. And some of the previous board members are a lot of individuals that I know from my inner circle, from coaches to other organization leaders to administrations to administrators to the medical profession to business profession. So a lot of the individuals that's on that board previously and currently I have contact with. So I feel that this is definitely going to be good for me and helping to make an impact in the community in which we're serving. I know we're getting prepared for a coach's breakfast, a coach's breakfast, a coach's prayer, and also what's that, football for moms. And he shared with me some information that kind of blew my mind also. He stated that in certain communities, uh death among women is Alzheimer's, not cancer, it's Alzheimer's. In certain communities, those numbers are higher than the death of breast cancer. And I was like, wow, really? I was like, wow. And he said it blew his mind once he found that information out too. So definitely stay tuned via this show, as well as some other things that we'll be talking about. Football for moms, because I'm definitely looking forward to that event, as well as the coaches prayer breakfast that we're going to host. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. So there's a lot going on. We got a lot going on here with myself, and I really do appreciate those individuals that believe in me and what we are attempting to do and what I'm attempting to do. I really appreciate that support and that encouragement, saying that, hey, no, you fit what we're attempting to do. So I'm just doing what God asked me to do. So again, once I go before my heavenly Father, He will say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant," because that's what the day that I'm definitely looking for, to be free of all the different worries that I'm facing here, while I'm here on earth, different pains or aches that I'm feeling. I'm looking forward to that day. I'm definitely looking forward to today. So I'm definitely going to continue to do what I'm doing while here for my Father in heaven. Not kind of deviate about all the stuff that we've talked about, from politics, from voting, from how we got started, from contract negotiation, from what we're really worth, uh, to I'm finna talk about some events. Yes, I am doing some events coming up soon, but I want to talk to all of my event planners that are listening, or organizer that are out there. I want to talk to you guys for a minute. I want to just sit down and just think about some things. So I really appreciate those individuals that are tuned in, on those individuals that are going to look at it later. I really appreciate you guys. But I want to talk to my event planners and my organizers for a minute. When planning an event, you have this idea of how you want it to go. When putting things together, you are grateful that everything goes the way that you want it to go. As it get closer and closer to that particular day, you feel some individuals. have feel that they have everything together, everything all in line months and months before that event, but all depends on the event. Some of us feel that we have everything together months and months before and close. As it get of the event, that's when we start having different issues and concerns. Stuff will come up saying somebody say, "Well, I can't help you," or the order may get mixed up, or something goes wrong, and the attendees don't know exactly what's going on. Some of the some organizers, some planners, they will come out and say, "Hey, this XYZ happened, or this reason why this happened," and some would not. Some will just play it off and try to deviate over some other type of way to show that, hey, you can't bad happen in that. Now, I can say being an event planner, that has happened a lot to me. You feel that you have everything in place, and then as that day get closer and closer, then that's when things start falling apart. But you still have to gather yourself together. Sometimes I'm being honestly truthful. You stop saying that, because being honest, you are being truthful. Sometimes I felt like, man, forget this stuff, because you're racing into it. Sometimes you're not losing monetary money per se, but you are losing financially with time, because time that you spent, that you put into this particular event, and something happens, that you could have took that time and put it towards something else where it could help you out in another area. So it's not all about upfront. It's not all about sometimes the upfront money and the overhead costs of when you're putting together the event. It's all about sometimes that the time that you spend into something, the planned event, you could have used that time somewhere else. Now, I know that this has happened to me a lot. You have things in place, you have the mindset, okay, well, this is how it's going to go. I have XYZ, but then I've had some participants call at the last saying that they're not going to make it. I've had some venues tell me that some venues where something has happened that I can't use the venue. Some venue that we've already stated saying that, hey, well, I don't use it in the venue. Like, oh, come on now. It's just so much happen when you're planning an event. So the event plans in my eyes, man, no, continue to do what you do. Some just don't understand, the attendees don't understand, or even some what you have to do to pull these events off. Sometimes don't understand the things, the trials and tribulations that you face to trying to provide a source of entertainment. Sometimes they don't understand the frustration that you go through about when you're planning something, while you're putting something together, then you just lose support. All event planners and my organizers, man, continue to do what you do. I understand the frustration that you're facing, because I face it a lot. But I'm just still continue to do my purpose is to help my brothers and sisters out. My mission and plan is to do the will of God. My mission and plan is to, again, to help these organizations that I'm working with. Because sometimes that you're working with, they don't understand the things that you face as the planner or as the organizer. I try best to try not to even let them know what I'm facing. Say, hey, is everything going well? Yeah, everything's smiling, keep on ticking. But internally, like, man, you don't understand. I'm facing XYZ, but sometimes you don't want to go to them and be a complainer and no grope and moan and complain all the time to them, because then they may lose faith in you or lose hope in or what you're attempting to do. So to my event planners and my organizers, man, keep on, men, women, keep on doing what you do, because I know you're doing what you do because you're doing it because the love that you have for it. So keep on doing what you do. Much love and kudos to you guys. I'm here. I like to be a part of events. So if you definitely need some help, my schedule is free. hit me up via social media. I definitely would like to sit down and discuss. That's what more and more sports is all about. We're all about helping. We're all about making sure that our clients and our customers are successful in the things that they're doing. So that's what more and more sports is all about. We're all about helping and assisting to accomplish the goal that you had set before you. So for those individuals that are that event planner that I listen to the show, if you need some help, you can definitely hit me up via social media. I don't mind coming out and providing assistance to you. Hey, that's what I'm here for. I'm just doing God's will. Man, it's almost about that time now. I really thank you guys for your support and all that you're doing. Definitely come on out to the annual Old School Hoop Fest. This will take place today at Hillcrest Christian School at 3:30. Tip off for the females, the ladies at 3:30, then followed by the men's. After that game, definitely come on out 4060 South Southway Road at 3:30. Come on out. Tickets are $5. Children 12 and under get in free. Come on out and support and have fun and fellowship with the Hoopers and all the individuals that are here. Again, I want to thank Hillcrest Christian School for allowing me to utilize their facility and support me and the events and the things that I'm doing to help make a difference in the community. So I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. For more information, you can log on to our website. But it's about that time for me to exit out because I have some more exciting things that I have to do while I'm here enjoying the time before tip off. Much love to you guys. 1 + 1 = deuces.